what is that? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh god, no. No, 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 no. Hey everybody, it's Chaymie here, and we're back yet again with another episode of Toys from the Past, a video series where we go back in time and take a look at older toys and dolls. And in this episode, we are continuing the Great Villains collection with Maleficent. Just like how the Evil Queen was, this was part of the Great Villains collection from Mattel that they did in the 90s, and she is the 5th and also the last doll in the series. So this release also coincides with the 40th anniversary of Disney's Sleeping Beauty of the movie, so it's a very, very special doll. The box is not in the best shape, but it's okay because as long as the doll is okay and she's complete with her stuff, I am fine with it. Alright, so the box, I love it. The window is like this smoky flame pattern, and the box, the front of the box is this ominous yellowish green smokes that is reminiscent of Maleficent's spells and magic in the movie. On the top it says Maleficent. 40th anniversary Walt Disney Sleeping Beauty, 5th in the Great Villains collection, a limited edition from Mattel. So on the back, I really love this image. So it says, with the magical powers of a fairy and the vicious heart of a dragon, she's back with a vengeance as a limited edition collector doll. Blah blah blah. Oh, she has 17-inch shimmering black taffeta cape. Maleficent carries a sinister black raven, Diablo, on her shoulder and a magical jeweled staff in her hand, truly casting a spell of doom. So that is it for the box, and now it's time to take her out. Oh, I almost forgot. I have to show you how the window display works. So it attaches with Velcro. When you open it, it sits like this. So if you're a non-deboxer, you're good to go as well. It has the dragon on this side. Really love the 3D pop-up effects here. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, so let's take her out of the box. So taking a doll out of the box is always exciting. So taking a doll out of the box, who is almost 20 plus years old, is even more exciting. And at the same time, it's also worrying. If you guys saw my Evil Queen videos, you will know what I'm talking about. Okay, so she's out. And let's see. I think, judging from her, I don't think her condition is going to be as bad as the Evil Queen was. So, fingers crossed. Oh, I love that there has some little bonus flames here. And this is also the certificate of authenticity. Okay. So, what is that? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh god, no. No, 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 no. They're bugs. I mean, they're dead, but there are bugs there. The camera's not focusing, but let it be. I don't want you guys to see. I mean, they're dead, but they're bugs. I don't mean, how could you even have bugs? Okay, now I need to fully inspect this doll outside of my bedroom. I'll be right back. Alright, and we are back. I have inspected her thoroughly and cleaned her thoroughly, and there are no more bugs, but boy, they were kind of a lot. I mean, they were all dried up and dead, but still, dried up dead bugs are not something you expect when you're taking a doll out of the box, but oh well, if you're taking a 20-year-old doll out of the box, well, that's something you can kind of expect. But I hope I really didn't overreact. I mean, I'm not a bug person, but I'm not that scared of bugs generally. I think it was just like I wasn't expecting it. And also because when I see bugs or creepy crawlies, it kind of makes my whole body go into itch mode, like everywhere starts itching. Here is a certificate of authenticity, so it's like a little photo card thingy. Alright, so she is out of the box. Here she is, standing on her stand. Her stand is actually really cool. I will go into detail for everything on her, but first let's do our cheap 360 view where I pretend I have a turntable, but I don't, so I just manually move the doll around in a circle and her crow fell off, but that's okay. Let's pretend that didn't happen. And here it is, 360, huh? High-tech stuff happening. All right, so a little overview. The construction of the outfit is very, very interesting. I can't wait to show you guys. I just kind of take a peek when I was cleaning her because more and more bugs were falling out of from every little creases and corners, but it's so interesting and it's so creative. So this is her shoe. It's a simple black stiletto. It's not the usual wide kind of pumps that they do in the 90s. It's more of like that kind of sleek, slimmer look. So I just remember that I still have these shoes that came with the signature Maleficent that they did in 2015, I think. I mean, that doll was atrocious, but these shoes are awesome. It has her horns and her wings on the heel of the shoes, and I just think it's so awesome. So I'm going to be replacing the shoes on this doll with these. And this is her stand. Like all of the dolls in the series, she comes with a thick pedestal, a base, and her base is just black with these green flames, and it's iridescent, metallic, foily. Maleficent Great Villains Collection Disney Collector Dolls. So like always, we're going to start from the top with her head and face, and we move downwards. Alright, for her face sculpt, again, like I said with the Evil Queen, I think this is the best face sculpt that I have seen of Maleficent. I mean, Disney Store does a mix. Disney Store sometimes does her in this animated version look, but they also kind of tries to humanize her a little bit. Sometimes she has more of like humanish features and less pointy, sharp bits like this one. With the Disney Store limited edition dolls, they're amazing and grand, but they always have a little bit of a creative license approach, you know. Of course, it's a limited edition doll, so they want to vamp it up, right? So they always have like that a modern fashion aesthetic to them, but for these dolls I just love them because they are straight copies, straight reproductions of what they would look like in the movie. So that's what I really love about that, and that was one of the reasons that I hunted this collection down, because I just want that really faithful movie reproduction look of it. All right, so her horns are hard, but they have a velvety texture, and they have all these purple lines just like in the movie, and they are, I think it's part of the head sculpt. I think everything is glued onto her face, so you cannot undo this one. And I love that she even have the little pointy bits on her collar. I love that. It has 5 points. And for her collar, she has this fishnet see-through layer, and then she have this purple layer. So these are all a part of this part of the dress, yeah? And so for her face sculpt, I love it. I don't have anything to say about it because I love it so much. And I love the color of the green as well. It's not too green. It's like grayish green, kind of dull, lifeless kind of green. And I love that. And I love her expression. Instead of the usual kind of voguing look, she actually looks like she is in a fit of rage and she's about to do something really evil. So I love that. So she has her yellow eyes, and I love that tiny black dot pupil, just like how it was in the movie. For her eye makeup, she has purple and also some teal kind of turquoise eyeshadow, and then black liner. Really love it. And of course, she has her striking red lips. And moving down to her outfit, so first up on her neck, she have this bead here. It's not a necklace, it's beaded to the collar, to the neckline of this cape thingy. It does go all the way around. Also back of the collar if you want to look at it. So as we move down to her outfit, so just like how Evil Queen was, I think she is the best when posed with her arms wide out, because you get to see the sleeves and how the flame effects show. So this is her black cape. Again, it's a velvety type of material, same as her horns, and she has this like tinsels. I won't say tinsels, but it's like purple metallic threads to kind of form the patterns, and I love it. Not too glittery, but they just kind of give you that right kind of glimmer in her overall black look. So there's some color and pop in them. So for this part in the movie, I think this is supposed to be like her underdress. So it's like this purple part is seen through from on top of this cape, if that makes sense. But for the doll, it's just one piece. It goes all the way down. It just kind of comes into this V shape. It gets thinner and thinner as it moves down. And here it is. And for the sleeves, underneath the black, she has a sheer purple layer here. So the underside of the front of this thing is black, but the underside of the back of this thing is purple. Really nice. And the sparkly tinsel effects go all the way to the back as well. The rest of the cape. This hole is just there for the wire to pass through during in the packaging. Alright, next up we have her 17-inch cape that is trailing from behind, and I love this so much. Even the Disney Store dolls doesn't really do this justice like how it was in the movie. Wait, let me show you like this. There. All the flame effects, how it, like sizzles around her. And it's very long and it spreads out really wide. As you can see, this is where her hand is spread and this is where the cape could spread out. I really, really love that. And for this front piece, like around from here to all the way here, there's some wire in there so you can pose it. So I can do this, I can do that. It has some wire in there so you can do some really nice posing, which is super cool. So like I said during the beginning, the construction of her outfit is so very interesting. So this part, this black piece that you can see here, underneath there's a completely separate dress that she is wearing in this color, which is so interesting because I've never seen Maleficent in a hot pink dress. But so cool. It has some metal buttons underneath that are attached, so I'm gonna remove those. So once that's removed, this whole piece comes off, and look at that. She is wearing a full dress almost. There's no cheating here. Like, this is an entire full dress underneath. Okay, so because of the head, I don't think I can fully remove this thing without complications. So this is pretty much, this is like a stretch material, and this is like a sheer layer. So the sleeves are long sleeves, it's all sheer, the same material as the bottom of her mermaid's dress. So this is a very mermaid dress, and I love how well it's constructed, considering that it's an underneath layer. It's form-fitting, and then it kind of flares out to give this mermaid effect with this shimmery, kind of see-through layer. So I really love that. I wasn't expecting that at all. It is so nice. Let's take a look at her hands, because she does feature unique hand sculpts for Maleficent. Okay, I'm trying my best to show it. So for this hand, it's already sculpted in a pose that looks like Maleficent's hand, and the black grain is also part of the hand sculpt. And she has long fingernails and red painted fingernails. So the other hand is posed in this position to make it look like she's holding the staff. So it does have a hole through this hand sculpt so that the staff can go in and out. And I love the position of this too. It's not like a really generic kind of fist. It even has like a finger, like how she holds it in a movie, so it's pretty cool. And I think the staff is removable, so I'm gonna try to take it out. Okay, it does come off. And I didn't break it, yay! So this is her staff. The pole is gold, it's shiny, it's chrome, and it has like a opaque kind of see-through translucent little rubber-ish kind of ball. It's not very hard plastic, it's kind of, yeah. So that's very nice. I love the little tiny detail it has on the staff as well. Okay, so last but not least, we have Diablo. So he's also sculpted very nicely. I like that he has this expression. He's like a grumpy old uncle with those eyes. And he's flapping his wings. And the sculpting detail is quite nice. I love the feather details on the back. And I think back in the day, they all sculpt these things, face sculpts, everything manually with clay and do the plaster molds and all that stuff. So it's very impressive. But right now, I think all companies do digital sculpts now. All right, so the way he's supposed to sit on her arms is, I think, here. Okay, and then you hook him onto her arm and he stays. Can he sit on the staff though? Okay, I'm gonna try, because okay, he can't fit, and I don't want to force it because I don't want another evil queen scenario here. Alright everybody, so I think that is it for my Toys from the Past video on the Maleficent Great Villains collection from Mattel from 1999. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I always say this with when I do Disney merchandise from Mattel from the 90s, is that Mattel and Disney were magic back then. Like their products and dolls, collector dolls and all of that were insanely detailed and so good. And this is an example of that. I know Mattel is in the hot waters with their recent quality, but Mattel can do amazing things. Like this is an example of what they did. I mean, it's a little bit unfair to compare for a product from 20 years ago because times changed, you know, costs escalate and all of that. All I wish is that they find their footing again, because I will always support Mattel and I always loved Mattel products, Monster High, Ever After High, Barbie, this. So I just hope Mattel finds their footing again and they could do magic again like they used to do. And I hope one day the Disney license would go back to Mattel as well, because I am not really feeling whatever that Hasbro has been doing. So that is it. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. You can also check me out on Instagram at Chaymie Creates for more toy photography. You can also thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it. And again, you can also subscribe here for more videos in your video feeds. But right now, thanks you so much for watching, and I will see you all soon in my next video. Bye!